how do you communicate these things? And Rob, so I know you talked a lot about this in the past, but like any number that is not exact parity, 1-to-1, you're setting yourself up for a very, very tough conversation. So if companies who want to start sharing their unadjusted pay gap, or they have an adjusted pay gap still, how do they do that in ways that there's going to be the legal side of it, but then there's the practical side? How do they have that communication?
The thing that we've seen with our customers who've done that is, first of all, you should know that like sharing pay equity and then pay gap, they help each other. To disclose one without the other is to leave, the complete story absent. So recognizing that disclosing your pay equity figure, we're at 100% pay equity, doesn't have the same veracity and credibility and doesn't build the same trust as when you also couple it with, and by the way, we have an X percent pay gap, number one. Number two is, so acknowledging, there's a number of organizations where acknowledging their warts and problems gains them great trust. It's got to have a fast follow, though, with what you plan to do about it. So, for example, we have a 10-cent gender pay gap, and so when our CEO stands up in front of our people and, she explains, and given our mission, and given that she has 7 children, and it's important, she has to explain the pay gap to her children too, she has to have a plan, right? And leadership has to say, and here's our problems, here's why we have them, here's what we plan to do about them. The latter is the most critical element, and then an ongoing cadence of communication with the same elements, and then identifying here's where we made progress, here's where we haven't seen progress yet. Those seem to be the key elements to effective communication plans. And then engaging the comms people early. Again, the lawyers, we communicate a certain way. Cross-disciplinary, it's going to be a little bit more of a truthful narrative when you have senior leaders, comms folks, and the lawyers engaged.
A good